Injury reports are out for week one across the NFL, and the Atlanta Falcons have one specific receiver slash tight end on that report. That is Kyle Pitts, dealing with a little bit of a hamstring injury per Ari Mirov. Falcons tight end Kyle Pitts is dealing with a hamstring injury and will be limited at practice today per head coach Raheem Morris. This is an interesting, little bit of information because Kyle Pitts, he's been the talk of the town lately, right? Since Arthur Smith left, where Kyle Pitts had an atrocious last couple years or last 2 years with that offense, really didn't do much last season. 667 yards, I believe, 3 touchdowns. He's going to be the focal point this year, other than obviously Drake London. But when you have Kirk Cousins, you bring him over from Minnesota. Cousins likes to use his tight ends quite a bit, likes that check down throw from here every once in a while. But Kyle Pitts is going to be a massive part of that offense. So what does this hamstring injury really mean? Most likely, there's a good chance that Kyle Pitts could miss some time. Now, he is listed as limited, but that also means by the end of the week, he could be a full participant. So maybe this injury is nothing really to worry about. But when you're taking in mind what they have at depth for the tight end, they have Charlie Warner right behind him, Ross Dwelly right behind him as their third. Don't know those guys, never heard of those guys before in my entire life until now. So you got to kind of, if you're a Falcons fan, you're worrying a little bit because that's one of your top tier receivers behind, Ray McLeod, Drake London, other guys that are on that team as well for the Atlanta Falcons, who opened their season against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now, if Kyle Pitts doesn't play this week one matchup, how serious is this hamstring injury? Because we know that hamstring injuries are nothing to play with. This could be a 4-week injury. This could be a 6-week injury, depending on the severity of it. But being that he was just limited at practice, which means he did participate in some drills, gives you some optimism that maybe Kyle Pitts will be okay come week one against the Pittsburgh Steelers. But if he's not, look, their first 3 games of the season are the Steelers, then the Eagles, and then the Kansas City Chiefs. That's quite the gauntlet. And if he misses those 3 games, he goes to that 4th week. I can't remember off the top of my head who they play. Things could be really interesting for the Atlanta Falcons to start the year, but Kyle Pitts is dealing with a hamstring injury. Once we know more information, we'll make sure to let you guys know on the bottom or in the comment section of this video to say, hey, he's good to go. He's a full participant and stuff like that. But I want to hear from you guys. Let me know your overall thoughts of this. If you're a Falcons fan, let me know if you've heard anything, any other information on this injury. How serious is it? Do you expect him to play week one? And do you expect the Falcons to win against the Pittsburgh Steelers this weekend at noon against the Steelers at home? Should be a good one. Kyle Pitts, though, who knows if he's going to play this weekend? We'll see. I just need to hear from you guys in that comment section. Also, drop a like and subscribe to the channel. It'd be much, much appreciated. Have a great rest of the night, folks. And you just got your fix with the Wicks.